Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have all of my hygiene and beauty empties from the month of April. I'm running out of daylight, so I'm gonna try and get through these fast. Let's just get right into it. So I'm gonna start with the makeup, and yes, I have makeup items this month. While it's a minuscule amount, it still counts, right? So I don't technically count samples generally into my inventory or anything, but I did use up this sample, and so I was like, woohoo, go me. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum Tinted Sunscreen SPF 30, and this is the shade 15 Melrose. It came in a pack of 4. This was the lightest one they sent, so I decided to test it out. I really loved it. Spoiler alert, I got the full size during the Sephora sale, so I really did enjoy this. Any kind of minimal coverage product I can put on my face that also has sunscreen is a total added bonus. I don't know, I feel like the light really washes out on camera. A lot of people are like, oh, my skin's so bad, it looks fine on camera. I don't have perfect skin by any means. I feel like I'm not a lot of acne, but I get acne in random places, like forehead, chin, randomly sometimes my cheeks, randomly other places, it'll just pop up. But I really prefer a light coverage product. So this was a total winner. If you are a super heavy coverage type person, don't take my recommendation and don't go out and buy this, because it's definitely lighter weight, and those are the things I go for. Just really my skin but better. That's what I'm going for these days. I cannot wear that heavy foundation anymore like I used to. My face looks like it's gonna crack and fall off. It's ridiculous. So bought that, so you'll be seeing that in my Sephora haul, which I just got my last box in of my shipment today, so it should be coming soon. And then I also, this is officially a product, it is a mini, but I finished it. So this is the Tower 28 Gloss in Chill, which is their clear shade, and it has a little tiny amount in the bottom that I couldn't get out with the wand anymore. I freaking love this gloss. I love this gloss formula. I really loved the clear. Part of me was like, should I get another clear? But I have so many lip products. So this, I was like, okay, stop messing around. I need to finish at least one lip product. And this was it's a tiny little baby, right? It was already probably half gone. So I was like, no, I'm finishing this. So finally I did. I'm so excited. Officially a makeup empty. I'm so pumped. Okay. I actually have, let's do skincare next. Okay. This isn't really skincare, but I do like to share these. I went through another Equate multi-purpose contact solution. I use these on a very regular basis because I wear my contacts pretty much every single day. So I find that this Equate version does just as well as I don't know, the more expensive ones. I don't even know what their brands are called anymore. Does it say? No. Sometimes it's compared to whatever, but it just says multi-purpose solution. This is regular contact solution. This is not the type that you put in the container and it fizzes up. I would love to have a drugstore version of that. I wonder if they have an Equate version. I would be all for that. I love that type of solution. It really helps my contacts and helps with just the cleanliness around my eyes. But it's really expensive and I go through a lot of contact solution, especially when I use it that way, because you need more and it's more expensive. So I'm gonna have to check that out, but I have another full bottle. I usually buy these in the duo pack because I use them. It's like a guarantee I'm gonna go through them. More skincare. Finished up the CeraVe Acne Control Cleanser. You guys got me thinking. I don't know what the difference is between this and their salicylic acid cleanser. I'm gonna do some investigation. Part of me is also now I've been doing skin cycling for my skincare, so I've been incorporating more exfoliation and retinols. Part of me is I don't know if I need this. I might just be good with a foaming wash period, and Walmart has the knockoff foaming wash of CeraVe, which, like, in my eyes, they're probably all the same product, so I'd rather save the money. So I don't know that I'm gonna continue to get this. Like, part of me feels like, do I need to wash with the salicylic acid cleanser daily, and then also if I'm doing the exfoliation and the retinol, is it too much? So I might not get this. I have a foaming cleanser now. Depending how my skin does, I might repurchase just the salicylic acid version and not the acne control, because I feel like they're probably similar. I need to like compare price and stuff. I don't know, but you guys really got me thinking about that the last time I emptied one of those. I'm like, what's the difference? Because they both just say salicylic acid. This one says 2%, and the other one I can't figure out. It doesn't really say. So went through this mini Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. This seems like a baby container, does it not? Like, it seems very small compared to this, like, washer. Like, it seems really tiny, right? This thing lasted me a really, really long time. I'm pretty sure I got this as my free birthday item in 2022. That seems right, doesn't it? I just started using it maybe like 2 months ago. I don't know. It felt like it lasted me forever. I was like, I'm gonna use this in like 5 days. Like, it seems so tiny. But there was actually a lot in there. I really enjoyed it. Not a fan of the smell. I mean, Tatcha products all smell kind of a certain way, like a spa type experience. I don't feel like the fragrance necessarily was like irritating, but also I feel like this is gonna sound maybe controversial to some people, but I feel like my CeraVe moisturizing cream kind of gives me the same effect. Like, I'm not as dewy, but like I'm more moisturized. And that one cost me, I actually have the Equate version, shocker. So it cost me like $10 for like a giant tub that's this size. And this is like $70 for a 1 ounce. It's not a repurchase. Could you tell? Okay, let's move on. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed using it. And I loved the way it made my skin look. But like, I'm putting it on at nighttime before bed. Like, I don't need to be looking great. I'm getting ready for bed. So anyway, I also finished up this Laneige lip sleeping mask in their pumpkin spice scent, or flavor, I guess, whatever you want to refer to it as. I feel like it wasn't overly pumpkin-y, so I was able to continue using it. I started it in November, maybe October, November. And I was like, oh, hopefully I can just like use this up quick in the fall, or I'll maybe put it to the side and continue like next fall. But it wasn't overly pumpkin-y, so I felt like I could continue using it. Right now, smelling it, it smells pumpkin. But I distinctly remember putting it on my lips, and until about halfway through, I didn't really feel like it was super pumpkin. And then I think we got into like the January, February, and I was like, this is a little bit of pumpkin, but nothing that was like bothering me. I do like this formula for like night sleeping masks. I have the full size, because I think this was a set that came with this pumpkin, peppermint, which I haven't tried and I'm excited for, and like their original berry formula. I think my favorite is still the vanilla. I do really think the vanilla is the best, but I'm a vanilla person. So yeah, enjoyed getting through one of these officially because they take so long, but also I feel like I can apply a pretty good amount of this and my lips just like eat it up. Like, not in a weird way like me eating it, but like on the directions, it's literally like apply generously, leave on overnight, wipe off the remains in the morning. What remains? Like, my lips are like like there is nothing left in the morning. So I'm like, maybe I'm not applying enough. So I've been trying to do a little bit extra, or I'll like put some on, finish up, and like right before bed put a little bit more on, which definitely has helped me see some progress on these, because I'm like, wipe it off in the morning, who has this on their lips still in the morning? Like, I feel like I'm applying a decent amount and I'm not experiencing that. So there you have it. For body care, I love finishing up a body wash. You guys know I have a lot, and it's one of my missions to really continue to work through those. I'm actually done, really close to being done another one. We love it. But I did finish up the Almond Blossom scent. This is sweet almond oil blended with vanilla orchid and cashmere musk. This scent was really good. Yes, I have been really enjoying just kind of like rotating through my body washes, but I do have some in my upstairs bathroom where I've been like trying, like those are my focus ones, and I'm like, these are on the finish list. So I do have a couple more. They're almost done. I feel like once I took the pump out, I've stopped using the pumps in my shower gels. I like them for my lotions a ton, but in my shower gels, I feel like it was actually hindering my progress because now I can like really squeeze it on there. And part of me used to feel bad about that, kind of like, oh, I'm using too much, but like I already paid for it. Use as much as I want, right? So I've really been like thoroughly enjoying using my shower gels. Happy to have another one done. Hopefully next month I can have 2. Okay, I have some perfumes to talk about as well. This was my main focus. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on my channel for perfume wise, but it's my goal to at least use up 1 perfume a month, like bare minimum. That's my goal. Basically I start off the month working on like a set focus of perfumes, and like I'm not switching from that little group until I finish at least 1. So my goal is always to finish 1. I might maybe bump it to 2 if I have like a bunch of samples or anything, but I feel like I can get through a couple extra without like moving my goal up, if that makes sense. So my focus item was the Ariana Grande Thank You Next little travel spray. I had a total love-hate relationship with this scent while it was going. This is actually the second one of these I finished up this year. I had the little heart shape like from the Coffret set. This, I go back and forth. Like right now I'm like, it's good, it's coconutty. Like it's coconutty and sweet. When I was wearing this every single day, like last year, the scent was almost making me sick. So this is definitely one I have to like bounce between. I can't wear it back to back to back to back, or it drives me nuts. Once I took a break from it and then went back to it, I was like, this is great. I love this scent. Like this is probably why I bought it, right? I never like went back to that, getting like super sick of it, but I feel like it's because I wasn't using it like 1 whole month straight. Like it'd be like a day here, a day there. What I do with my focus items is I try to like rotate. I typically pick 3 and I'll try to like pick 1 every day and rotate. I've really been enjoying that. I really enjoyed this. So I do feel like this one is pretty popular. Would I repurchase Thank You Next specifically? I have another heart shape Coffret actually, so I don't need to, but I don't know that I'm like wanting to repurchase this, I guess. And then I actually just finished this one up just like through use. This is just a little baby of the Flower Bomb, and it's actually the Ruby Orchid. So Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb, the Ruby Orchid version. I had no idea. I thought this was just regular Flower Bomb, and I was pairing it with my regular Flower Bomb, which is like whatever, they're the same base, but I didn't even know this was different. The first time I tried Ruby Orchid, I think I liked the scent a little bit more, but I felt like it lasted less on my skin. This mini, I don't remember experiencing that, and I don't know if like just in my head I felt like Ruby Orchid didn't last as long, because I don't remember having that same issue with this travel size. That experience was like a year ago or a couple years ago, so maybe that was like right when it first launched. Like maybe there's a little bit of a difference now, but I do think the Ruby Orchid's a little bit sweeter and more fruity with the floral. So I do prefer it, but I didn't even realize this was not even just regular Flower Bomb. So I guess that goes to show how similar they are. Just really finished that, or really happy that I finished this little guy off. And I do have My flower bomb that I'm working on right now, it's like so close to being done. That'll definitely be in the next month's Empties. It's just the travel version. And then I have the dossier dupe as well. So no needs to repurchase those. Okay, in the hand soap department, we have two. I'm very excited. We have a Scentsy old style packaging of Perfect Peppermint. I only have one of these bottles left. Only one old style packaging. It's in Cozy Cardigan. In my next month's Empty, it will be in there. Like, I am committed that we are going to be done with the old style Scentsy hand soap packaging. Now that I've started using the new hand soap packaging, it's so much better. I love it so much more. Perfect Peppermint. I love this scent. I already have it in the new packaging, so I don't need to worry about repurchasing. It's not currently available. It's typically like limited holiday releases, but using this in April was tough, but we're almost in the home stretch. We're almost done with the mini old style soaps, so I'm so excited. But definitely gonna stick to next year, my Perfect Peppermint in like January, max February. Using peppermint in April was like not my jam. I didn't think I was as seasonal as I apparently am. And then we finished this one up at work. This is the Bath & Body Works Vanilla Cloud. This is whipped vanilla, apple blossom, and sandalwood. This smelled exactly like Boardwalk Taffy. Like almost dead on. Initially, everyone was like, this smells like the Boardwalk marshmallow. What was that scent called that everyone went crazy over? Some Boardwalk and something marshmallows. Oh my gosh. Was it Boardwalk? Marshmallow? It was like cotton candy themed. Like that's what the packaging kind of looked like. I literally have no idea. I swear there was Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Boom. I was like, I know it has those two notes. Initially, everyone was like, this is that scent. This is Boardwalk Taffy. Like, this is not that scent. I've had that scent in Vendor Wax. I know what it smells like. This is Boardwalk Taffy. I personally don't think they're the same. This is very, like, berry forward, which I feel like Boardwalk Taffy was. Even though the notes just say whipped vanilla, apple blossom, and sandalwood. Like, they're not the same notes, but it definitely gave me those vibes. Didn't mind using it, but definitely wasn't my favorite as much as I thought it was going to be what I thought it was. Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Lovely packaging though. Absolutely stunning. It's like reflective, so sometimes you like when you turn it a certain way, it almost was like it didn't have a name. It literally looked like it was blank because it was like that reflective packaging, but stunning packaging. Use that up at work. Okay, last three things are kind of home things. So I keep referencing this and showing it for size, but it's the washer whiffs in cucumber and cactus water. So I was we were almost done with these. I was like, you know what, now that we're gonna get the brick of cucumber and cactus water, we really need to finish up these whiffs. Because if I continue to associate like when the wax is going with me doing laundry, I'm gonna like not love it as much. So worked on these to finish these up. These, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I really felt like that was coming. These did a really weird thing that I've never seen happen with my whiffs. They're like, it's like oily on the top. And I don't know if it doesn't look like water. It literally looks like oily. I don't know, because it's not like that in the container. It's not like that in the container. It's only like that on this lid. I don't know. But anyway, they're gone. The little scoop is in there. So yeah, I was happy to get through these. I really loved that scent in the laundry. Like if they would have brought it back in whiffs versus the brick, I would have got the whiffs. I like it in the laundry. What can I say? Speaking of laundry, not seasonal, but I finally finished my laundry liquid in cranberry tinsel. I am so happy to be done with this. It's fine, but it just, first of all, it obviously wasn't seasonally appropriate, and I didn't love it to begin with, so I think that says enough right there. But I was like, I'm going to continue to push through and just use it, because I know at a certain point I was like, it's almost done with, like it's very much past winter, but I don't want to hold on to this half-used product. Because it's just the laundry liquid, I don't feel like it like scented the clothes really on its own because I was using different washer whips and stuff, so I felt fine using it. Personally, the laundry liquid I would prefer using that mixes the best with other things is probably Luna, just because it has the lightest scent and is very versatile. Like, it can mix with whatever you pair with it. So I have that on deck to use soon. And then we did officially use up a dish soap, and this is in Squeeze the Day. RIP to the dish soap because it is no longer available, but I do have a little stash, and hopefully we see it in some LTOs. I haven't seen it yet that I'm aware of, but I'm hopeful. We'll see, I guess. So worst case, I guess I'll just work through my stash and then figure out what's next. But that is everything I have. I just have this tiny container, but it's clearly plumb full of all of the empties for hygiene and beauty from the month of April. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.